Speaking of hits, Joe Burrow has taken a lot of hits.
Very quickly, there is a domino effect to this.
There is.
Sean Clifford is now with the Cincinnati Bengals.
That he is.
All right, so Sean Clifford and Mike White, I think, were signed to the
Bengals practice squad. You beat me to the punch of the fun stuff I was getting to.
So, well, you act like I don't pay attention to things.
There was a side-by-side, though. Speaking of Burrow real fast, a side-by-side was mocked up of Joe Burrow compared to Andrew Luck, career-wise. It was one of those things where it's, you look at it, and they're like, hit the same amount, all of this stuff. The only difference is Andrew Luck, quote-unquote, got hit more because he would run more. That is the only difference in the two of them. That just purely from a number standpoint, they just, Burrow's getting drilled, like, constantly.
But this has been, okay.
And it's been an issue.
Okay, so
and
let's get to the Bengals. And I agree completely with the decision to draft Jamar Chase.
Yes. Understandable decision.
Right? Completely get it. Because you're like, well, why do you bring up Jamar Chase for? Because that was the year you were debating between drafting Penei Sewell, who ended up going to Detroit.
At 6.
Right? Or taking Chase at 5. I agree with the pick of Chase. Right? Sewell is just an absolutely terrific offensive lineman. But that's where they're dying on the vine. Okay? In two areas. They're not good defensively. They've made a lot of bad decisions over there. And they have not helped him up front. They haven't helped him.
There's a photo and a meme that's like Joe Burrow throwing the ball deep to nobody who drops it with Penei Sewell protecting him, or Joe Burrow getting slammed trying to throw it to Jamar Chase who's wide open. And it's just like, either way, we don't know how it would have played out. Like, let's say they did draft Sewell, for instance. T. Higgins is a great receiver, but is he a number 1 receiver?
But again,
like, that's the thing.
You need 5 of these guys.
Yeah, you need 5 offensive linemen. Sewell helps. He doesn't solve the problem.
Right. I'm just saying that was the debate, and that's why I went with, hey, look.
Yeah.
Go with the offensive guy.
But he's
taking a beating there.
Yes.
And they don't have a deep. Okay. And here's the other part. They are so dependent on him, Burrow, because they didn't maintain Joe Mixon. They let him go. Running backs are a dime a dozen. So they can't balance the attack. All right. And not only that, you play offense to your defense. You play defense to your offense. Right? Well, what does that mean? Okay? Say, for example, you don't have a great offense. You don't take as many chances on defense. Why? Because if I take a chance and give something up, I don't think those guys can get the points back.
No.
So you have to play it a little more cautious on defense. Conversely, you play offense to your defense. If I have a defense that's a sieve, which they do, I've got to air it out every single time, and I don't have enough of a running game here to do this.
That's why it's all on Burrow all the time.
It's really on him. If they kept Mixon, you'd at least have a running game which would allow you to what? Okay, take some pressure off of Burrow, give you a good play action game. Oh, and by the way, eat some clock and have your defense watch. They're a mess.
It's bad.
They're a mess.
It's bad.
And the thing is, they're not the worst team in the division.
No.
Well, except they would ache to have Cleveland's defense.
Yeah.
Cleveland's defense.
Incredible.
Until late in the game against Baltimore. The score is like, Baltimore blew them out.
20-10.
Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Baltimore blew them out. Right? Until you look and realize until the middle of the fourth quarter, the longest single drive Baltimore had in the game was 24 yards. Yeah. Wow.
And it turns out the Browns have a terrible offense. Who would have thought, Steve?
Right?
No one.
Okay. But Dylan Gabriel stepped in and directed a 65-yard drive.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll see what they want to do with that. But in that division, Baltimore's the best all-around team. There's no question. The Steelers' defense right now is third in the division. Only Cincinnati's defense is worse than the Steelers' defense. And offensively, only, right now without Burrow, the Steelers might have the second best offense in the division, and that's not saying much.
No, because the Browns have no offense.
And in terms of special teams, the Steelers obviously aren't very good on coaching kickoffs.
Oof, Caleb Johnson.
Brutal. That I mean, again, it's not as if he made a mistake and ran back to try and correct it. He walked off the field. What are you doing? Even in junior high school, that ball's alive. That's a live ball in junior high school.
Yep.
It hit the ground. It's live.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't know. So
it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah. So going around the league right now, there are just so many quarterbacks that are injured, hurt.
J.J. McCarthy out.
J.J. McCarthy's
Jaden
out.
Daniels
probably out. It is.
Okay, so who's Cincinnati playing? They're playing Washington, right?
Cincinnati this week is taking on, the Bengals are taking on, if I can find it, the Vikings.
Yeah,
it's Bengals versus Vikings.
Both
It's
backup quarterbacks.
Mike Browning versus J.J. McCarthy.
Okay, McCarthy's out.
Oh, right. Mike Browning versus Carson Wentz.
Right.
Right.
You're talking about week 3, you're already down to backup quarterbacks in a game.
It looks like Justin Fields might be hurt. So the Jets are going to have to start a backup quarterback. I said the Commanders backup quarterback probably. There's multiple throughout the league who are hurt, and it is just like, what are we doing? Just across the board injuries.
Look, and they're doing. Let's be honest. They're doing everything in the rules to protect quarterbacks. Everything in the but it's still happening anyway. They still get hit. I mean, the ability to roll out of the pocket and throw the ball away. I mean, that's a great rule. Right? But they're still all getting hit. You look at the play where Burrow gets hurt. He's twisted like a pretzel on that play. He's got guys all over him, up, down. It's a hard enough position to play to begin with, and he plays the position beautifully.
Yeah.
But it's too difficult to negotiate a 17-game season. And look, Jake Browning is he's going to make his 13th
something
start.
like that. Yeah.
I think when he had to fill in for Burrow 2 years ago, he was 4-3 as a starter. He's a backup.